Hello and welcome to all you Scorpios out there. This is your monthly horoscope for June of 2022 and it's all about your relationships. Absolutely, it's all about relationships for you. This Mercury retrograde, especially if you have planets at the very end of Scorpio, like between 24 and 29 degrees of Scorpio. Wow, this Mercury retrograde is super important for you. But for all the Scorpios, you will feel this transit very strongly. And this Mercury, although Mercury goes direct on the 4th, it's still in your seventh house of relationships in the sign of Taurus. It only goes into Gemini again on around and about the 14th of June. So that's a bit of another energy there. But the first part of the month is definitely still about your relationships and about truthfulness and about speaking your truth and doing that in a real authentic way. It's very Scorpionic, right? You know, you Scorpios, you see it when people are talking untruths, and the same for you. You will attract people who are also going to be that strong in how you communicate. Now, this Mercury has squared up to Saturn, or is still in the beginning of the month squaring up to Saturn in your 4th house. So definitely when it comes to, if you are in a relationship, it could have been tough around issues around the home or things that you have to deal with a partner and talk about. So quite rough communications, but the trick here is you don't want to influence this other person, and this other person is absolutely not, it's not going to work out if they want to influence you. It's not about influence, it's about speaking your truth and being detached of the outcome, being detached of if they are going to change their mind or not. Now, another very positive thing that we cannot that is very, very crucial for you is the Mercury is trining Pluto 3 times during this period of the retrograde. So it has been trining Pluto on the 28th of April, on the 25th of May, and now the last time, which are very important days for you, note it in your agenda if you want to communicate very strongly and very healthy. The 10th and the 11th of June are your days. Or also it could mean that some other person is going to speak to you your truth. Be very healthy. In other words, don't let them overrule you, overwhelm you, but also don't try to overwhelm them. And that is going to be so powerful because things are going to be said that are not easy to be said. That's the Mercury Pluto thing. But you know about this. You, Scorpio, out of all signs, know that speaking the truth, but also having those hard conversations. It's about revealing shadows. It's about revealing the things that are unsaid, you know. And it's what is the hidden agenda, and to uncover it, there is the strength. It's not nice to do, but remember, this is a trine, so it's not going to be in the long run in a negative way, not at all. It's going to be transformative. So if you have to do that difficult talk with a partner, do it. Or if they are talking to you, know that it's significant, know that it is very important. And that is going to have a knock-on effect when Mercury goes into the 8th house. Because the 8th house, after the 14th, that is all about intimacy, about shared resources. So yes, a lot of you Scorpios, especially because that you have the South Node with you, you will make a lot of changes by shedding your skin, and because of that, your relationships are going to change. And for some of you with small percentage, yes, there's going to be breakups there for sure. Only for those of you who really know that this is going to happen. I mean, Scorpios know. Scorpios are the sign that's not going to be surprised. They know what's going on. So be real and true to yourself, and you will do a favor not only for you, but also for others. And now with the Mercury in the 8th house, this is all about you transforming. you going deep, and because of that, you finding your truth, you knowing your shadows, and you being way more real than before, way more authentic than before, and thinking about the depths of life, but not in a way of trying to escape or trying to, you know, go down the rabbit hole. No, it's in a very healthy way, because it's Mercury in its own sign. That, therefore, it is said that Scorpios have such a deep mind, because of the Mercury in Gemini in its own sign in the 8th house. So this is all about deep thinking, occult studies and all of that, the metaphysical side of life. It's all 8th house stuff. That's why Scorpios have a natural affinity with that. Now, so it's a great time as well for learning. If you're learning about this deeper stuff in life, this is really, really interesting for you as well. And Pluto in your 3rd house, it's all about communication. It's all about the thinking processes. That is about authenticity and realness. So there's a lot that's going to be revealed for Scorpios. Either you are going to do that, but I think in most cases another person is going to do that for you, and it's going to transform you. It's going to give you that energy of, yes, this was tough, but hey, now we're getting somewhere. Now we can rebuild our minds and our way of relating to each other. So, because the North Node is in your 7th house, so also new people are coming in for you. And that is really, really exciting. And but first there needs to be done a shift in the self before you can allow that to happen. So, having said that, I wish you a very, very good month. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.